We'd like to welcome you to a fun matchup here in the AFC South, as it is week number 6 of the Retro Bowl League. It is the Tennessee Titans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Alright, let's take a look at the standings in the AFC South. This is a big game, as the Houston Texans right now are a game ahead of both the Titans and the Jaguars, so the winner of this game will be right on the Texans' heels. Alright, we are ready now for the kickoff. The Tennessee Titans will get the ball first at their own 32-yard line, first down for the Tennessee Titans. Are going to start the game with a handoff, and there's a nice move, but a 5-yard gain. Tennessee Titans getting blown out last week against the Kansas City Chiefs, losing 35-0. It was not a good performance at all. They threw 6 interceptions in that game, but so far a good start to the offense. It's a first down and more inside the 30. There he goes. And he will take it inside the 15 for a 50-yard gain. You mentioned getting blown out last week, not scoring a single point against the Kansas City Chiefs, but right now they're on their way to scoring at least a field goal, if not more. What an offensive play this was, as the throw over the middle. Well executed right there. And they're in the red zone already. First down for the Titans. As the pass, watch out, dangerous throw. That could have been easily intercepted. Luckily at the feet of the defender. Second down and 10. As this pass will be incomplete. Third down and 10. At the 13-yard line, you need to get to the 3 for first down. Pressure's coming, gets rid of it, but it falls incomplete. And the Titans stall in the red zone. They have to settle for a 27-yard field goal to open the scoring. It is up, and it is good. So the Titans do get to the red zone, but unable to come away with 7 points. But they will take the 3. And now the Jaguars, with a taste of the ball for the first time in this game. First down, they will start with a run to the left side, picking up 3 yards. Jacksonville falling to the Las Vegas Raiders last week. It was a close game, but they fell on the losing end of the spectrum. Here's the pass. It is complete. It's a first down. Picking up 13 yards out across the 45-yard line. First down for Jacksonville. Gonna wait. He finds an open receiver. Nice move inside the 30. Picking up 18 yards inside the 25 for a first down for the Jaguars as they try to respond to the Titans' field goal. Here is the throw. It is complete. There's a nice block. A first down inside the 10. And that will set up first and goal near the 5-yard line. Got a good looking drive here for the Jacksonville offense. I'll see if they can cash it in. First down, here is the run. Broken tackle, and in for the touchdown. You're going to see a nice handoff right here. Good block right there. Forcing that Titan defender who's on the goal line to the ground. And that kind of creates an open path to the end zone right there. How about that? The extra point attempt is wide right, so unable to get the full 7 points, but they were still up 6-3. And now Tennessee back with the ball on offense. First down for the Titans. They're going to take a deep shot down the field, but it falls incomplete. Yeah, he missed his receiver right there. A little bit wide off the mark. Second down. Gonna wait under pressure and taken down. Yeah, he should have got rid of that football. Third down and 16 for Tennessee. Here is the throw. Intercepted. And the Jaguars take over. Yeah, that's 2 consecutive mistakes made by the Tennessee quarterback. Held onto the football for a little too long on the last play. And then this one, just a bad throw, bad decision. And now the Jaguars have excellent field position here to start this drive. Yep, they're at the Tennessee 33-yard line, first down. And he finds an open receiver, but a nice tackle made. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter. All right, we start the second quarter. Jaguars lead by 3, trying to add on to their lead. Second down And 3, that pass, a little bit off the mark. Yeah, there was a little bit of miscommunication there. The receiver kind of ran the wrong direction where the quarterback threw that football. 3rd and 3, and the run goes absolutely nowhere. And now it's decision time. They're going to kick a 40-yard field goal. His kick from 40 yards, the kicker's already missed an extra point, and now he's missed a field goal. It's no good. Got a kicker struggling for Jacksonville, missing 2 kicks, 0 for 2. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them at all. So the Titans take over, first down, that pass incomplete. Titans offense had a good start to this game, but right now they can't really seem to get into any type of rhythm as this pass is intercepted again. The 2nd interception. Yeah, and great pressure by the Jacksonville defensive line and forces the quarterback to throw the football. And unfortunately for Tennessee, it goes right into the arms of a Jacksonville defender. All right, so Jacksonville once again with great field position, unable to come away with any points on the last drive. Let's see if they can come away with any points on this drive. That play goes for no gain. 2nd down and 10. The defenses are starting to step up now. There's a sack. I don't even think they're in field goal range anymore, based on the kicker missing 2 kicks in this game. 3rd down and 16. The pass over the middle. He's got his receiver for a first down inside the 20 and a 22-yard gain. Yeah, that's a clutch throw right there. Gets them back into field goal range and a chance for a touchdown as well. First down, pass over the middle. It's complete. There he goes for a touchdown. And the Jaguars increase their lead. Wow, what a throw this was. Under pressure, an excellent pass to our 2 defenders right there. So that throw had to be right on the money, and it was. And able to take it in for the touchdown. Let's look at this again. See, great throw over the middle. Couple broken tackles from the Tennessee defense, and the Jaguars able to punch it in for the touchdown. See if the kicker can make a kick for Jacksonville, who's missed 2 already, but that one goes through. The extra point is good. It's 13-3. Titans opened the scoring with a field goal, but since then the Jaguars have scored 13 unanswered points. And they have taken over this game. First down for Tennessee as they try to get something going offensively. Yeah, I mean, Tennessee offense has really struggled all season long, and they're off to a nice start, but right now they are really struggling. Yeah, there's a no gain on that play. 2nd down and 10. Here's a quick pass to the right side of the field. That pass is complete. Nice tackle made short of the first down. So that will set up 3rd down in inches at their own 40, and he will not get the first down. Oh, I don't know what you do here. They're gonna punt the football, and I know a lot of people would have gone for it in that situation, but at your own 40, it would definitely be a risk to go for it. I will say that. And now Jacksonville has a chance to come away with some more points here before halftime as that pass falls incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Here is a quick pass that is complete. And first down, Jacksonville will call their first timeout as they try to get some points here before halftime. First down. Here is the pass wide open over the middle in the Titans territory. And he will take it to the inside the 45-yard line. 2nd timeout called. 19 seconds to go here of this first half. First down for Jacksonville. Here's the pass over the middle. It is complete inside the 30. And that is their last time out. There's still 10 seconds left. Yeah, I think they have time for one more play before they have to kick a field goal, but you got to be careful that you do not get tackled in bounds. First down, incomplete. Good coverage here from Tennessee. They covered the sidelines very well on that play. So now Jacksonville will settle for a 42-yard field goal. The kick is up, and it is off the upright. Yeah, now that's a trifecta of missed kicks from the kicker. Jacksonville kickers really struggled in this game. This one was close, but it just hits the upright and it remains a 10-point lead at halftime. So the Jaguars have the lead, and they also got the ball to start the second half. And the Jaguars will start the second half at their own 36-yard line. First down for Jacksonville. He's going to wait. He's going to throw over the middle to first down as he found a wide open receiver out across the 50-yard line. Jacksonville trying to make this a 3-score game. That would really, you would think, put this game away. And a first down and more out across the 30, picking up 22 yards inside the 25. And the Jacksonville offense is rolling right now. First down. Throwing wide open. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. Still going. And he will take it to the 1. Wow, he was just wide open. The Tennessee defense not doing a good job right there covering the middle of the field. First and goal and blown up in the backfield. Wow, I mean, completely blown up. Second down. Here's a quick pass. Got him. Touchdown. A quick pass right there, Tennessee. I'm not really sure if they're expecting that. I mean, the defender actually didn't play that too badly. But a nice play made by the receiver to make the catch. As he was covered pretty well, but good catch for the touchdown. And now Jacksonville starting to blow this game wide open. The extra point attempt off the upright again. And that is the 4th missed kick from the Jaguars kicker. Yeah, now he's at 2 off the upright. Yeah, the Jaguars kicker. Not a good performance at all, and that is an understatement right there. What's interesting is because that missed kick, it actually technically keeps it at a 2-score game. So let's see what Tennessee can do here. First down, the pass over the middle is complete. Picking up 13 yards. Tennessee technically not out of this game yet, but very unlikely that they will be able to come back. But we shall see. First down, here's the pass. It is complete. Gets a nice block. A first down. 14-yard gain near the 40-yard line. First down for Tennessee. Here is the throw. He's got a receiver. Broken tackle inside the 20. He will take it to the 15-yard line with a gain of 26. Yeah, this is a nice executed play right here. 2 receivers right there. And there's a broken tackle right there. Tennessee receivers finally able to get open down the field. And they have a nice drive here in this third quarter. To try to get back into this game. First down. Here's the pass. And a first down to the 4-yard line. Tennessee is looking to get into the end zone for the first time in this game. First and goal. Waiting. And it is intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he was wide open. The Tennessee quarterback with a complete misfire. Because that's the running back who's just wide open in the middle of the field. But, my goodness, threw it right to the Jaguar defender. This is the second game in a row where the Tennessee quarterback has really struggled. And now Jacksonville will take over. A chance to milk out the clock. Again, this is a huge game in the AFC South. Both these teams coming into this game with 2-3 records as that play is blown up in the backfield. The winner will get back to 500. Houston, who currently leads the division, they only have a record of 3-2, so they could easily catch them if they win this game, as this pass is complete, and it will be enough for a first down, and there he goes, running down the sideline, and a 26-yard gain to end the third quarter. Wow, what a way to end the third quarter indeed, especially on third down. This is a big play. Jacksonville saying, we're not giving the ball back to Tennessee anytime soon with that play. All right, we now enter the fourth quarter. Jacksonville just going to try to chew out this clock. The running game has not really been that good. But luckily, the passing game has been pretty decent in this one. Second down and 11. Here is the pass. And what a stiff arm that was. And it's a first down and more. There he goes. Inside the 20. It's a foot race. Can they catch him to the 10? And he will be caught at the 5-yard line, but not before a 43-yard gain. Jaguar quarterback has lots of time. How about the offensive line forcing everyone from the Titan defensive line to the ground? And it was a short pass, but a great play yards after the catch. And yeah, Jacksonville completely running away with this game now. First down and goal as the run will pick up 2 yards. Second down and goal now as they will run it now to the right side of the field, and he will score! Touchdown! And that should pretty much do it in this one. Pretty much, I would say. I mean, now it's a 3-score game. Easy run for the touchdown. And I mean, again, Tennessee had such a good start to this game, but they stalled in the red zone. Had to stall for a field goal, which is not the end of the world, but their offense just couldn't really get going. And oh my goodness, another missed kick from the Jaguars kicker. That is his 5th. Yeah, the Jaguars kicker, I mean, very surprising to see him miss 5 kicks in a game. My goodness, this might be one of the worst performances we've seen out of a kicker. Luckily, they're blowing out the Titans, so it's not really going to matter, but Jaguars kicker's going to have to improve, or else it may matter down the line. Second down and 12 after losing 2 yards on the run. Here's a pass over the middle. It is complete. Picking up 17 yards. As they're just going to run the ball here. Titans not really being too aggressive here, as pretty much you can tell. We kind of already know who's going to win this game. This pass is complete for a first down. So the Jaguars are going to improve to 3-3. We'll see what the Texans do later on today. Yeah, Jacksonville could still easily win this division. For Tennessee, I mean, technically they're still not out of it yet, but they're in big trouble, and they have not been performing well the last 2 weeks. Second down and 3. Here's the pass over the middle. That falls incomplete. And they've only scored 3 points in the last 8 quarters of football. My goodness. Third down and 8 as the pass is complete for the first down. Picking up 12 yards near the 22-yard line. And Jacksonville's going to bring pressure and intercept it again. Yeah, this has not been a good performance from Tennessee. Quarterback once again struggling for the second consecutive game. And they're getting blown out for the second consecutive game as well. So Jacksonville just going to run out the clock. They're going to take the victory, improve to 500. And they're right behind the Texans, as I mentioned earlier, in the AFC South race. And the Titans will fall to 2-4, not 0-4. I don't know what I'm saying. As this is a first down, what a run that was. And that will take us to the ending of this game. The Jaguars with a dominant victory over the Tennessee Titans by a score of 25-3. As you take a look at the box score, Tennessee scoring the first points of this game, but the Jaguars scoring 25 unanswered points. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this game. The Jaguars with the dominant victory. And we now take you out to the conclusion of the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers. Costly loss, potentially, as this pass over the middle is complete. And this is going to be the final play of the game. As the Saints are just going to throw it down the field. It is complete. Broken tackle. That tackle is made, and the game is over. The Carolina Panthers get their first win of the season as they take it over the New Orleans Saints, 31-21. You know, what really killed the New Orleans Saints in this game was the fact that Carolina got off to a 14-0 lead. And then the Saints were just trailing the entire game, and they could not catch up. And another thing is that the New Orleans Saints defense just couldn't stop Carolina at all, and they really struggled in this game. All right, let's take a look at the updated standings in the NFC South, and this division is a whole lot more interesting now. Yeah, it really is. I mean, the Falcons and the Buccaneers have a chance to catch up to the Saints now. Hope you guys enjoyed the game, an entertaining, high-scoring game. The Panthers get their first win of the season as they defeat the New Orleans Saints by a score of 31-21.